Y'all just further now.
I'm coming back to y'all with another motherfucking story time. And I'm gonna tell y'all about the time where my best friend's boyfriend was stealing our motherfucking rent and we got evicted. Oh my god. And I didn't even know I was actually paying the rent. That's the fucked up part. I was giving her the money. And I still got put out. So, let me see how it started. How the fuck did I even move on her? So, my homegirl, at first, she had like a, I'm from the country, y'all. So, she was in a trailer. I actually kind of want to lay down. So, I'm going to move my camera a little bit. Angle it down because I want to lay down and I'm gonna tell you how this stuff. Okay. Because I feel like y'all my bitches. Y'all are my motherfucking bitches. Okay, so we gonna talk like I would talk to my bitch, period. So okay, so my best friend used to live with her baby daddy. Girl, I got some story times about that shit, but I don't like telling other people business. I don't like telling my own, for real. So he wasn't, it wasn't working out for them. So he ended up leaving and she needed some help with the rent. And at the time, I think her baby was like 2. And I ain't had no babies at the time. And I wanted to get the fuck out of my mama house because, like I said, y'all, if y'all seen the other videos, my mama had a problem with the and I really wasn't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was coming into my own. I had my first, like, good job. I think I was making, like, $12, $13 an hour. So, you know, I thought I was making a little shmoney. So, anyway, I started making me a little money or whatever. Mama house, and my homegirl was like, you know, you can move in with me. I got an extra room or whatever. And this other girl was staying with her, but y'all, she was on everything. She was on a lot of stuff, and she ended up leaving. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she couldn't pay the rent or what, but she was like, you know, and she left all her shit there. Like, she had a bed, a dresser. Did she leave a TV? I think she left a TV. She left everything. Like, she was like, bitch, you can have it or whatever. So she was like, you know, you could have all of her stuff and you could just move in here. Which, this was before Corona, and I did clean all that shit, but I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for me. So I moved in with her. The rent, mind y'all, this was like 2011, 2010, somewhere around there. Like, I was young as shit. And our rent was $475, I think. I'm gonna do the math, y'all, because I'm not no motherfucking math whiz at all. I use my calculator. So I think the rent was $475. It was a 3-bedroom, single wide. And y'all, it was in the motherfucking hood. See, I didn't even really know. It wasn't in my town. It was like in another town. I wasn't from there. My boyfriend is from there. Like, the guy that I'm currently dating now. This when me and him first started dealing with each other heavy. We started going together. No, we was talking. We wasn't doing this. We didn't. He waited. Okay, period. But we was talking, and he lived like right around the corner from, it was a trailer park, and from this trailer park or whatever. And this trailer park, I ain't gonna lie, this trailer park was fucked up. It was fucked up. It was a lot of activity out there. It was fucked up, but I didn't care. I just wanted to get the fuck out of my mama house. And this is let this be a learning lesson to my younger subscribers who are, you be so ready to get the fuck out of your mama house. I understand. Like, I wanted to go. Like, and it was an unhealthy space for me as well. Like, it wasn't healthy for me to be there, but it was better than what the fuck was going on over there, because I'm gonna get into some more things as the video go on. So I moved in with her. The rent was $475. So my part was like $237, $240, which I was making that at my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was getting paid every week. So, you know, I was making it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I could live here, whatever. And she was getting stamps. So I had like, it was cool. I could smoke in the house. Like, I could bring my nigga over. It was like, you know, what? It was independence. I wanted to be independent. And did we split the light bill? I don't think I paid the light bill. I think I just gave her money for rent. I might have gave her money for a light bill. I'm pretty sure. Maybe water. Something like that. But what, $300 a month? That's nothing. That's nothing. So I moved in. At the time, it was just me, her, and her son. So it was perfect. And, you know, she was a runner. She's a track star. You know, she was, how can I word this for YouTube? She was an entrepreneur of things. Okay? So she would be gone. Like, she really wouldn't be there too much. And then like her son would be like with her mom, or sometimes he would stay with me. You know, I really didn't care. But I worked from like 3 to 11. So by the time I came home, he would be in the bed. You know, we'd be up doing what we do. I'll go to sleep. I'm tired. I done worked all day. But she ended up, oh, this is what happened. Okay, so it was all good. I stayed there for probably like 6 months. And like the first month and a half, it was love. And like I said, I was talking to my boyfriend, so he would come over and see me. And, you know, we would chill. We would smirk, whatever. And, you know, things was going good. And then at one point, it was like this bitch just wasn't coming home. It was like she did not even lived there, maybe for like 2 months. Like she would come home, grab clothes, and she would go stay with her man or whatever. Her and the baby, they'll go stay with him. And like me and my nigga loved it, because it was like we was like low key living together. Like low key, like not really, but he would spend the night. He would go home and wash and stuff. Like he didn't have no clothes there. But we was loving it. Like, we was cooking. Bitch, I could not fucking cook. He would lie to me, I guess. But I would be, you know, we doing the thing by then, you know. And we, you know, we doing our thing by then. So we kind of getting used to her not being there. And then all of a sudden, her and the nigga and the baby comes back. And they start staying there, which, I mean, we all lived there. Like, we all pay rent, so it was cool. He was a cool nigga. He was also an entrepreneur of things as well. And that's when shit started to get a little, like, I don't know if I want to be here, you know, type shit. And it wasn't like, yes it was. He would have his customers come into the house. So, y'all, it's so much. That's why I'm laughing, y'all, because it's so much. It's so much that went on in that period of time. But let me just go ahead and get back into the shit. So, they came back and they started like living there. The place he was living, I think he got put out, so he was living with us. So, there was like a little curio cabinet type thing, and I would, you know, she was, because they be running the road, they was never home, so I would leave the rent in that, and my part of rent in the curio cabinet. Y'all don't mind, you know, I would go and check it every now and then. Sometimes it would be there still, and then sometimes it, you know, after a while it'd be gone. So, and she knew like we had an agreement of that's where we put the rent money at. So I was giving her rent money. And, you know, I'm still going to work. I'm still chilling. Like, my boo still coming over there. We living life. I'm thinking everything is good. Until, y'all, shit started going awry. I definitely can't be protected. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Thank you. But, yeah, after that, my boyfriend was just like, you know, I don't think this is the best place for you to be living. And like I said, the trailer park was like active. It was active. It was just like not a good place. So I was kind of already thinking about going back home to my mama's house. But you don't really want to go back to your mama's house. You feel me? Like, that's not that was kind of like in the back of my mind. So one day I get off of work, I come home and there's a letter on the door. Mind you, this about 3 months into him staying there. So I'm like, what the fuck is this letter? So like I said, y'all, they was barely there. They was barely there. So I look at the fucking letter and it's an eviction notice. Now, mind you, I had probably just put the rent in the carryout cabinet probably like a couple days before that. So I'm like, I look at the letter. Yeah, I'm bouncing my booty. He stopped. But it was like, okay, you have 3 months of unpaid rent and you're gonna be evicted in like 2 weeks. Excuse me, say what? Excuse me, say what? Yes, y'all, I have been paying this fucking rent and I found out I'm getting comfortable with shit, but I have found out that the rent hadn't been paid in fucking 3 months. It was a fucking situation. But being me and my non-confrontational self, and I know like I don't want to really get into no shit with nobody, I just ended up telling her like I'm gonna move back home. I was like, you know what, I ended up getting fired from that job on some bullshit that I shouldn't have done. I got pee tested and it didn't come up dirty. It was inconclusive. And then I said, something was hurting. So they had a little investigation and let the bitch go. So I ain't had the money like that no more. So I was like, fuck that shit, I'm going home. I was very upset about the fact that I felt like my friend kind of betrayed me, but she was kind of getting betrayed at the same time. So I was just like, you know what? I want to turn over a new leaf. I don't want to be about this life no more. Like, I was growing up. Like, I'm grown now. You know what I'm saying? So me and her was still friends. Like, we were still friends. After that, I can't even get into that friendship. But yeah, we got evicted. I think she did end up leaving that spot. Like, she didn't end up paying the 3 months of fucking back rent. I think she just ended up moving out. And that was that. She ended up breaking up with him, thank the Lord. Because he was not no good person to be with. But y'all, that's the end of my story. That's the time I got evicted. And my best friend, boyfriend was stealing the fucking rent. But if y'all want another story time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, at Asian Nicole. The links is down in my bio. But I'll be back with another one. And I'm going to see y'all next time. I love y'all so much. Bye.